Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. You have myself, Walks, Scorch, Jess, SB. Support for Armchair Gaffers is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the men's best below the waist grooming champions of the world. Like we are the champions of the football podcast world. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer. I'm sure the team have become well acquainted with it over the last weeks.
And those around us.
Yes,
some of those around us.
How's Sheila, Jess? She back?
I'm back.
Okay.
Sheila.
Okay. You're sounding prosperous over there.
Mm-hmm. No, life is good. Manscaped, you've probably heard me say this before, they're what I call the good Lord. You know, they giveth and they also taketh
At the
away.
same time. They definitely take away.
Yeah, they definitely take away.
Yeah, the Lawnmower 4.0 is the new generation trimmer. Yes, you heard that right. That's the 4th in the family. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you: 20% off and free shipping with the code ACG20.
Dan,
That's ACG
20
initials.
Help us to help you.
I don't believe it's just 2 million men. I believe there's some women out there that use Manscaped.
They should.
Whoa, let's move on.
What do you mean? It's a shaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
I'm treading carefully on this subject.
Okay.
Because we could get demonetized.
No, we're good, man. Yeah,
we good.
Men use it, women use it. Women buy them for the man in your life, and reap the rewards. Yeah, I've been doing so for a while now. And Jess, we got one there under the table as well. A little.
Oh, here's one.
Here's one we made earlier.
Here's one we made earlier.
Yeah, come on. 4.0, not 2.0.
No baby.
What one is that?
Let's keep up.
2.0, you know.
It's a new thing.
Your bowels will thank you.
Beautiful packaging.
Yeah. Let's get to work.
Yes, and that's ACG 20.
That's once again.
That's
ACG 20.
All right, lads, don't forget ACG 20.
Yeah, Reese is good at this.
Wait, I thought you.
No, they need to get that in their head.
Yeah. We'll drill it in.
ACG 20.
And I guess it's time to start the show. Where do we start?
I feel like there's only one place to start, but I don't want to start there. I'm going to start there.
Do as you feel.
I ain't not SB as a United fan, yeah?
Oh, we're starting there.
No.
We hot already.
No, I just want to ask a question. Why is it that when United win, it's well done Bruno Fernandes, OMG, did you see Paul Pogba? Oi, Mason Greenwood, but when United lose, it's Ole out.
No, it's always Ole out.
No, I can verify. Blue tick certified. It doesn't matter what the score is, what the result is, who plays. SB says, I can't fucking take this guy. When they win, he says, fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
It prolongs what we're going through.
And when they lose, he says, see? He's got a goal.
You see,
he has been quite consistent with it.
He has to go, Jess.
I saw a funny article, on the BBC. I think it was Phil McNulty, one of those guys. Said, I'm paraphrasing, but is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer out of his depth?
You reckon?
I'm like, you saying this now? Like we've known this for how long?
Who could he manage in the Premier League?
Cardiff.
Who would want him?
In the Premier League, probably Cardiff.
Newcastle.
No one would employ this guy, but he is the manager of Manchester United. Why? Because he got a little flick on 30 years ago.
Why are you popping down his?
Because bro, he got a flick on like Teddy didn't do it as well.
I feel like
but it was kind of
Teddy did it too.
But when you take in his thing,
he scored a flick on. He needs to go.
He's adjusted well.
Like all of that is forever staying in.
You know what? Yeah. Before we even get onto the game,
realms of fantasy and whatnot. So I can't knock him for that.
What did Chelsea do when they had Frank Lampard?
Nothing.
Pull the trigger.
What is Frank Lampard to Chelsea?
A legend.
A fucking god. Ollie just scored a flick for United.
Big one
in a
though.
final. It was a big flick,
Big
of course,
flick.
for the treble and everything. But he's not Frank Lampard of United.
No.
And what did Chelsea do? They got rid of him. They said, "Okay, I'm sorry, Lamps. I'm sorry, bro.
They said, bro.
We'll give you a statement though, because we don't usually give out the
Took him out
statements,
to
but we'll
pasture,
give you
yeah.
the little statement so you understand that this is how we move. Even though you understand this is how it goes, but they got rid of him, and look what happened.
Yeah.
But what are United gonna do, Jess?
I'm sure he got a new contract recently, didn't he?
Yes, we've given him a new contract.
Vote of confidence.
We've given him a vote of
Supreme
confidence.
vote of confidence.
The vote of confidence is often
The other way.
prior to
There's no
the trigger
smoke.
being pulled.
There's no smoke without fire.
But the one thing that does kind of go under the radar is that they gave his backroom staff new contracts
The
before
worst,
him. So it's like,
the worst backroom staff you could think of. Michael Carrick.
Are you not having Carrick?
Let's
been saying this
actually
for a while.
dive into this now. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh shit.
The leg was
Yeah.
Therapy.
No. He's that. No.
over.
Listen.
This is therapy.
If you're new to ACG, if you're not new, I think we're about to go
gonna dive
viral.
into
Let's go.
United
Yeah,
today.
let's
We're
deep
gonna go
dive.
into
Let's deep
United
dive.
today.
United. Let's go.
So we're gonna go for our coaches. So we've got Michael Carrick,
Yes.
no experience at all in managing
No.
or coaching. Baby food in this
No.
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's one. Kieran McKenna, one of our youth coaches.
Did good work in the youth team.
Done all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fair, not bad. Mike Phelan.
Legend.
Mike Phelan.
Legend.
Mike Phelan.
Legend, if not outdated, possibly.
Very
Might need a
outdated.
refresh.
Let's refresh everyone's minds here. So, obviously, we had a treble winning team. Who was the assistant manager in the treble winning team?
Queiroz? No.
No.
Was
it
Kid
McManaman?
even there?
Was it the Wally with the bully?
Was it McManaman?
Was McLaren?
McLaren, sorry, not
Kid?
McLaren.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
it was the
sure.
Wally with
I'm
the
not
bully.
sure.
Oh, you mean the
Can't-
Yeah.
Probably McLaren, no?
Yeah.
Definitely not
It wasn't.
Queiroz.
It wasn't Phelan anyway. That was one of our greatest teams.
I might have been Kid.
Brian Kidd, I like that guy.
When our other team was our 08 United team, our greatest, another one of our greatest teams, he wasn't our assistant either. Was
No.
Phelan? Or was he?
I think
was
I
actually.
think he would have
No,
still
he
been in
was.
there. It was
No, he
Mullenstein.
was actually kind of.
Wasn't Queiroz you lot's guy then?
He was the one who brought all the Portuguese dons over.
Queiroz brought the Portuguese
Nani
dons.
Yeah,
and
that was
all of them,
the Portuguese
Andersons and
invasion.
stuff and that. Anyways, Mike Phelan's crap anyway. Then we have Ollie.
Mike Phelan went on to manage as well.
Yeah,
unsuccessfully.
Them,
Yeah.
Did they get relegated with him or did he get
I'm
sacked?
not
can't
sure
remember
he
which rally.
lasted that long.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's awful. And
Hull
then
pulled the trigger.
to top it off, we have Ollie, Gunnar, Solskjaer.
I'd say there's a lack of experience of like top flight
In all of them.
management.
Mo the
country.
legend.
Yeah.
Cardiff.
Yeah, the Cardiff thing, I don't beat him
relegator.
too much with it. I don't beat him too much with
Cardiff
the Cardiff stick.
relegator.
He
Manchester,
took over in January.
So,
Manchester
but
United
but
legend.
this is the worst thing anyway. We haven't
Footballer.
finished.
yeah. He's
sorry.
We haven't finished. So all of these guys now. So you'd think they've been at United. They should know the DNA.
Yeah.
this DNA, this mythical
This
DNA.
mythical DNA that we keep hearing.
needs to
that's-
be
yeah, you know the
put to
United
bed.
DNA. We got to do the United DNA, and we got the United DNA. It's fucking mythical DNA. This is what makes it worse. You was in our club, Ollie, where you've seen this DNA that you talk about so much. So where the fuck is this DNA, Ollie, when we're playing? Where is it?
2.5
Let's be
years.
Where
honest
is it,
on-
Jess?
Yeah.
What you have to understand, SB, from a business point of view, as the owner of any kind of company, it's very important to have your man
I get
in
it.
the place
He's
of
the
power. Okay, so with reference to the Glazers, they've got someone who they can control. No, you haven't got a renegade like Jose Mourinho to deal with.
A reckless.
You got
renegade.
someone who you've built up and said, "There you go." Yeah, and we don't know what his objectives are. Like we expect United to win trophies and bring home the bacon. That's what we expect. But
I'm different. I wouldn't say we.
we don't expect trophies.
In the years that I followed Fergie, no,
No,
not really.
we expect trophies.
Not really.
Okay. Well, that's what I would say. That's what we expect. But the businessmen behind the club, they expect money, and United is still very profitable. So as long as they're making money, what do they care about this DNA?
The only way he leaves is by the fans turning on.
Yeah,
him.
it's slow. I feel like he is slowly turning. I feel like he's using up a lot of the credit that he's built up in terms of like building the squad up. Like the examples of like bringing like Jesse Lingard back to form after the loan and whatnot, and keeping him on the books as well when you could have probably disposed of him. I think he's done very good to improve like squad harmony. But I feel like in the way Van der Beek's been treated, rushing back Maguire yesterday, who had a shocker. When you've got Eric Bailly, who is fit, playing Shaw. I think Maguire and Shaw have been quite poor this year, post Euros. I know Maguire started slowly last year, but it seemed like the same thing's happening again. But yeah, him rushing Maguire back, had a shocker. Shaw, for me, hasn't been great. You've got other players. And then when Matic was coming off, it cut away to the substitution. And I'm thinking, okay, another midfielder's coming on. Could it be Van der Beek? Scott McTominay. It's just more of the same kind of things.
Going round and round.
And yeah, I think we're almost hampered as well with the Pogba, the Bruno thing. He has to shoehorn Pogba in. And I think, yeah, Pogba and Matic playing the pivot is not self-destruction, but it's close to.
But you know what's the worst thing? I think that's our best midfield.
I don't.
That one yesterday, what? Bruno, Matic
And Pogba. And
No, your best
it's
midfield.
horrible.
Your best midfield is McFred.
No,
Believe it
it's
or not.
It's not.
Fred's mobile.
I
Believe it or not.
was gonna say, I was looking at the game yesterday. And like they cut to like the bench or whatever, and McTominay was on a bench, and I could just see he was fuming.
Yeah, they're what in the second half. I see him. Yeah.
Bro, you could.
It was tangible. Yeah.
Bro, I could feel it, yeah. Shock, he comes on. And I was just thinking to myself, if this game doesn't go Ole's way, given the mental fixtures that Man U have got coming, what have they got like? Tottenham,
There's Spurs in there,
Arsenal,
Atalanta, and it ends with Man City on the 6th of November, which I think is probably the window. Yeah.
D-Day.
Like, so I looked at this bonkers run of fixtures and I just thought, he's going to bring back McFred. They're going to not have it. Mm-hmm. He's going to win games. We all don't think he's going to win.
He can't.
Then all is rosy when the Watford and whatnots come to follow.
And then we're gonna talk about strengthening in January.
We need to lose.
This is the thing. I don't see the problem is
we need to lose.
The same way Ole is capable of losing games like today. To me, there's no shame in losing to Leicester.
Yeah, and it's been a poor Leicester team, but they're bound to come alive at some point.
Like,
and what better day than when United comes to town?
Let's have it right. Like they got some good players, yeah. So there's no shame in losing to Leicester. But this is the thing.
Manner.
He's got no qualms beating Man City. I don't like none of this makes me think he can't beat Man City.
Yeah.
Can you honestly, genuinely say to yourself,
the data is there? Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna win any of these next 4 games, bro. He's probably gonna win bare of them.
He just needs the thing that he relies on the most,
which is
moments of brilliance. That's it. That's all he relies on. And what do we have? This is why we're not even called Man United. We are the United Globetrotters now.
Wow.
Yeah.
The United Globetrotters. We have all these world-class players and none of them know what to do. You got Sancho, who looks like a lost dog. Like, he just doesn't know what's going on.
I still can't bomb on Sancho.
He's joined the United. Like, it's ridiculous. Who's improved? Who's improved in this United squad since Ollie's been there?
Sure.
People's going to say,
Shaw massively.
Shaw was one of the best English prospects 5-6 years ago. It's only because he had a hard time under Jose. Like, people don't have hard times.
Salah's
had a hard time. KDB's had a hard time.
Some good players.
Some very good players have had hard times with him.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing. It's just like, bro. Jose brought Greenwood to the first team. Ollie didn't bring Greenwood to the first team. By the time Greenwood started getting into the first team, that's when Jose got sacked. Greenwood, they say, is one of United's best young talents they've ever seen. So he's just going off of Greenwood right now. He's not going off of Ollie teaching him, you need to cut in and do this, Greenwood. And then sometimes Greenwood, you need to go over here and do that. No, Greenwood's going off of his Greenwood's instincts. Greenwood's going off of YouTube and what you'll see Neymar do 6 years ago on YouTube, because he's not going off of Ollie's instructions.
Do you know what? To piggyback off what you just said, I was thinking when, like, in the game, I was looking and I was like, I think it was 1-1. And like, it looked kind of like United clearly had the better players, yeah. But it looked kind of like they expected Leicester to let them win. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, man was kind of prancing around. And do you know what I was thinking? I always hear man talk about, France Pogba and Manchester United Pogba. Yeah. The other day I watched the Nations League final.
Yeah.
Pogba went absolutely mental at Koundé. Was it Koundé? He went crazy at Koundé or someone, whatever, about not doing the requisite running to make the angle to receive the ball. And I don't even think it was for him. It might have been he went and took the ball under mad pressure, got out, boom. Anyway, and I was like, like I've never really been a big fan of the whole Pogba is different.
Yeah, I think it's overplayed a bit.
But
you see it
the other day, I did see it. Like that guy there, and the guy that I saw playing against Leicester is not the same guy. Like, for instance, when things weren't going Man U's way, he just was a part of it.
I think he had a bit of a shock yesterday, and I probably would have dragged him personally. And I'm a massive Pogba fan, but I think he was.
He needs
quite
to
poor.
fuck off anyway.
400k.
Yeah, I'm tired of
anyone giving him 400k?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
I
would.
Yeah, you run it. No, as United.
United, yes, I would.
Oh,
100%.
at United, no, no.
Let that ship sail.
Yeah. Also, are we gonna address the elephant in the room?
Yes,
The number 7.
please. I want to talk about this.
Oh, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we at that point now?
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
How many goals is he going to score this season? No, it's a two-part question.
We don't even create chances for him.
The number is irrelevant. Just give me any number.
15.
How many of those 15 goals are going to be
All comps or which?
Premier League?
15.
How many of those goals are going to be within the 6-yard box?
15.
That's my question.
And what do we do at United? Do we create chances at United? No.
Bruno whipped tonight, but he was offside. But I like.
People in the comments. Sorry.
I don't know if I can bomb on him just yet either.
It's
but
not
you
a
can see
bombing
there's a
thing.
difference. There is a difference when he plays.
People in the comments, please tell me the last time you've seen Man United in a 90-minute game actually play good. Even when if they've won.
Oh, you're saying dominate?
Actually play good.
Yeah, 5-0 Leeds. 5-1
That seems like a
Leeds.
lifetime ago as well.
Leeds.
All that good
Or
feeling,
Newcastle.
that feel good
Bro,
vibes.
Newcastle. Did you see Newcastle when we beat Newcastle? They had about 3 or 4 chances against us. Newcastle.
Do you know what it is for me? Yeah, like
Fake.
when Ronaldo was coming, like I was thinking, if Ronaldo's coming here, and because I was looking at like what a lot of people were saying about like what they expect and all this stuff, and I was kind of getting the impression I don't know if you guys have been
Watched him
watching
recently.
Ronaldo,
Yeah,
because they was like talking about stuff I ain't seen him do in a while,
for a minute.
like scoring outside the box, dribbling. He just don't really do that stuff. He's an excellent finisher though. Excellent finisher, excellent poacher, reads the game well, all that stuff. But we're kind of getting to the stage now where I think it's becoming clear that he's given not much other than when he puts the ball in the back.
So you're saying off the ball,
yeah, which I don't think is a problem.
His whole contribution.
but the rest of it needs to accommodate it.
The only
Which
reason
I don't think is happening.
The only like for me, what he does isn't a problem in an elite team.
Yeah,
A team that looks, sets out, and then dominates football matches.
with a clear identity, which is being leveled at Ole a lot.
But when you don't dominate games and you essentially have somebody that isn't functioning as part of the team, and then on top of that you've got like people in your team that maybe aren't operating at our optimum level, the game starts to get difficult. And I just wanted to say, I noticed some of the service that he got, yeah, and they were close chances, yeah. But you need to look at the quality of the chance. A man is whipping the ball from like 50 yards. Some perfect behind, in behind, you make some run off that, and then you're gonna bicycle kick it or head it from 17 yards out. It may seem like a good chance. If you think that that's sustainable for 38 games, you've gone fucking mad.
Yeah.
I ain't seeing no patterns of play for Ronaldo to score. I'm seeing man coming alive.
Yeah, there's not a lot of and you want to be putting stuff on the plate for him. And as I said before, I think if you have a player like him at his age, you need to have the rest of it accommodating him. And I'm not sure if the setup as it stands does that.
And I know this is a totally different section. We'll speak about this in Conti Corner, but strange, yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo leaves Real Madrid and goes to Juventus, yeah. And in the 3 years since, Benzema's got older every season, right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a bit older.
Just normal time stuff,
his form is so good after France win the World Cup without him. His form is so good after getting away from Ronaldo. He's brought back into the France fold. And now he's on something nuts like 9-7 in 9 games, and he's in the running for Ballon d'Or.
Scorch, I'm so glad you mentioned Benzema, because as you were talking before about the quality of chances, the thing for me with Ronaldo is how much he stifles other teammates. Juve believed he was stifling Dybala. That's one of the reasons why they let him go.
He couldn't stifle Chiesa though.
No one can stifle Chiesa.
Nobody.
No. At United, when he first came, I was
Not
wondering.
even a block nose.
I was wondering who's going to suffer the most with him coming in. Would it be Rashford? Would it be Sancho? Would it be Greenwood?
Jess, do you know what I heard lots of people saying? Yeah, they were like, it will be so good for Greenwood to learn from Ronaldo.
Yeah, no, I heard that as well. These people,
I thought-
these people don't watch football.
I'm not too sure.
They play FIFA Manager.
I think it's a
Not
profile
Football
thing,
Manager.
innit?
They play FIFA Manager.
It's a profile. I think it's good to be around those people, but what is he going to stay out after training with him? I don't know.
But
it's kind of like a dream world thing, but in reality, I don't know.
I do think. Don't get me wrong. I do think.
don't know.
What I do think is like the standards it sets is like these are your standards going
Demands,
forwards.
whatnot. Yeah.
He would see a level of standards that is like raw. It's what you got to maintain. But yeah, just
No, I was saying as well, as you were talking, and you mentioned Benzema, and you said since Ronaldo's been gone from Real Madrid, what Benzema's done, you may have an argument to say that he also stifled Benzema. Like some people might say Benzema took a back seat.
He did.
bro.
I think rightfully so though.
He says it as well.
So Ronaldo
I think
is
rightfully so.
is the
probably.
stifler.
Bro, I've got a sick question because this is a question I was asking myself. Who's better at football right now today, Cristiano Ronaldo or Benzema?
At the art of football.
At the art of football.
In this moment,
There's
I'd
only
lean
one
towards
person, yeah?
Benzema.
The guy who's a hybrid between Zidane and R9.
Bro, it's not
Karim.
for me. It's not.
Karim Benzema.
But people will look like when I try and have this conversation and put it out there, like people just shoot me down. Like I've been trying to like open dialogue about Messi and Ronaldo not being the best. I know this isn't this section. We'll talk about this later, but it's like, wow, man. I think we need to maybe rethink a few things. Like some of these players, times have changed, man.
Yeah.
On that
go on.
subject, can we move on to another match which kind of ties into this?
I was just gonna say, on Leicester, top performance, and they probably kickstart their season from here. Different goal scorers. I see Maddison. You must have watched the show last week.
Wait, I swear
he
to you, I
had
was gonna page you.
He had a bit of a buzz about him. He
Yes.
was enjoying it, even when the game was kind of in the balance.
No. He was
enjoying.
at 1-1. He was flexing.
Yeah, there was one where I think Pogba fouled him, didn't foul him, but I was like, oh, okay, you're here.
No, he was doing the whole "you can't stop me" thing, riding challenge. Like it was
Good to see.
It was
Tillemans, good. Jamie Vardy did something mad as well, which he did to Raphael when Di Maria scooped it over Schmeichel's head. He did it to Wan-Bissaka at the end of the game. He's kind of just got across to him, won a foul, and I was just like,
Oh yeah, in the corner. Yeah,
you're just too smart.
No, he's too cold. But there's someone I want to talk about. Shout out Black Jamie, my brethren.
Black Jamie.
He's been banging on about Tielemans for time, but
I stop him for Pogba all day.
yesterday was the day. We've had conversations about Tielemans, and like obviously I know he's good. I know he's good. Didn't really care much, but man, I've been saying that, bro. I realized,
He's here.
he's not good. He's not. He runs that joint,
The middle.
It's his.
bro. No, I didn't. No. No. He's patterned that whole joint.
Leicester need to run the money.
Bro, I see him
but
doing.
he's got big plans.
Bro, he was doing. I see him like doing stuff.
Just sell.
He was telling man,
Pogba.
you do this,
Nah,
do
he's
that.
He's a good player.
I
Man.
say Pogba, you and Raiola, you can go
lot
Real
go
Madrid,
take the
or
circus.
whatever. Take your circus somewhere else. We'll actually get someone who we know is going to do a job like Tielemans, who will get it off the back, get forward, do balls, has tech, everything.
Roll rounded. Yeah,
But-
yeah.
No trouble.
But is Oli going to play him?
You know what?
Scary.
You know what? Yeah, I was just thinking this. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter who Oli signs. We are the United Globetrotters, so we can buy an 11 of all world class players, and we still wouldn't win a damn thing because we have Oli as our manager.
It's ready made for someone to come and pick it up. I think he's taken it as far as he can, and I appreciate the job he's done, but yeah, I think he might have hit a ceiling. Shout out Johnny Evans as well, carrying other centre backs, making them look good.
I don't think
he keeps doing it, innit?
He's just the coldest, like.
And they're all gonna nick moves.
He's back Ronaldo again, like, yo, bro, like, remember me?
Wait, no lie. I was thinking.
Yeah, they've joked.
I was thinking in the game, yeah, like,
They've joked.
have they played together, yeah? And then I was thinking to myself, wow, shit's changed. Because Evans is saying, it's not really same shit. So Yunchu definitely ain't
He
care.
needs him.
And but one positive, Marcus Rashford is back.
Go.
Marcos.
Like, that gave me a little. I said, cool. Horrible day at the office, but there's one thing I could take out of it is MBE's back in the bed.
I do like the way he whacked it in the net though.
That's kind of his thing, isn't
trademark.
it? Yeah.
He ain't got no.
It's a different kind of whack to
slap.
Greenwood, but it's like, yeah.
No. Greenwood's got like an amazing strike.
Splendid.
Sweet.
One left foot. Yeah,
That
all
thing.
that.
No. Marcos whacked it.
It's Marcos.
Like, yo, my shoulders pattern. Let's go.
Yeah.
Blam, pussy. You man been laughing at my boy Sancho. Watch this pussy now.
Yeah. No, good to see, man.
I'll tell you one thing. Shout out my boy Jordan Lambert. He said something kind of interesting. He was like, I think Sancho. This is gonna sound. I know this doesn't make sense.
Let it rain, man.
He's like, I think Sancho is waiting for Rashford.
Interesting.
Not like more subconsciously, as in when like boom, you lot know what it's like. Sometimes boom, you're going to a mosh, but like obviously there's other people there.
The team,
But
Your brethren.
when your specific killie arrives, it's lit now.
Yeah.
Straight to the bar, let's go.
Do the
I
walk
think
around.
It might, like
joint.
you see, until then, until your brethren lands, you might just be
Like
doing a
two-step.
corner one, just all in it.
One drink, maybe not even a drink. Just yet.
No, it's not no
Do
drink.
Do you want
yet.
a drink? No.
I'm
man.
good, you know.
Yeah.
It's that thing. When my man arrives, it's like, yo,
Let's go.
table, let's go. It's that kind of thing. I think it might be that, man.
I'm praying on that. Jesse, what you got for us next?
On the subject of
Brendan Rodgers to
Benzema.
Newcastle.
No,
Oh, okay.
Benzema being the best, yeah. Jurgen Klopp said this week, who at this moment is better than Mo Salah?
No one.
The Egyptian king.
There's no one.
He's no longer the Egyptian king. He's the
World king.
World
World boss.
World boss.
Is he world boss? Yeah.
Right now, like,
He's taking a piss.
I haven't watched every single league in the world that exists, but from what I'm seeing,
He's taking a piss.
what I'm hearing,
He's taking a piss.
no one's doing more than him
Talking
right
about every league that exists, yeah. Philip Neville refers to the MLS as one of the best leagues in the world. So I've actually got a dossier here of every league in the world.
now. Yeah, and the MLS isn't on there.
It's not really. No, that was just hilarious. But no, on a serious note, obviously in response to Liverpool's 5-0
Whacking.
win over Watford.
They pummel them
No.
all the time.
They had like
No.
80% possession. It's pathetic.
It was a drubbing.
Oh, yes.
Rubbing.
We use this
I liked it though because
Using
I don't
football
like
parlance.
I don't like Ranieri.
Ranieri, no.
Ranieri, no.
He said, I saw some good and I saw some bad.
Yeah, Scorch, drubbing, yeah. Guys, that's one of these words you only ever use
Yeah.
when you're talking about football.
Football parlance, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But me personally, I'm not a Liverpool fan, but when Liverpool win and Firmino, Mane and Salah all score, I just feel happy.
You're happy, innit?
I'm
a
just
bit
happy
mad,
that they've
isn't
all
it?
scored. Like, I just, it
It
just
gives me a
makes-
little bit, but I don't really like Liverpool.
bit
I love them all.
They're playing Man United next week as well.
I hope they do us in.
Long
As much as I hate
day.
Liverpool, I hope they do us
Long
in.
day at the office. So, guys, like, can we think of any players right now in world soccer ball that are better than Salah?
Lewandowski's operating at a high level.
So-
Benzema's operating at a high level.
So is Benzema. Them two are. But there's probably more players that that comes on Matt say.
Oh, sorry.
There's probably more players that we're not really thinking of though.
Who aren't scoring as many.
Callum
Who
Wilson.
are operating at a high level.
I was thinking.
Oh, Callum Wilson appreciation. Look at there.
By the way, he's got decent.
Little movement
I was thinking like midfielders though.
Who are operating at their peak of their powers.
There's one or two.
Pogba on his day.
Pedri.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
He's on holiday, I know at the moment, but he's a bit mad.
Probably Mohamed.
Yeah, he's bonkers.
It's Salah though. It is Salah because you know what it is of the mental people. He's being mental, so you know when you're seeing him being mental now, it's lit.
But what's he doing now that he hasn't been doing for the last 4 years?
He's doing it all together at the same time, and
It's
and
mad
not
consistent,
taking a
man.
break.
It's mad consistent.
I don't know
Because I think he went for he had a drought last year, I believe, but it's the start. It's still somehow the start of the season.
See, his season last
year.
Too
consistent.
I don't know what his numbers were, but I'm sure
He got top goal scorer second.
something
Or
crazy.
joint.
But had he had last season in his first season back at Liverpool, we said, "Oh my god."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's only
He got
bad.
good numbers last year.
Yeah, it's only bad by his own
I
standards.
think he got them to top 4, to be honest.
Chucking
with
on
you.
in the assists as well, because people always like, oh, he's not. I say this as well. Sometimes
Right,
not
that
easy on the eye,
assist.
but that was art yesterday for me.
Bro.
The link.
That was Bruno Fernandes.
Remember the link. Remember what I was saying to you. I see Mane and Salah. Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, they looked like the vibe was back. Then when I see that goal, I was like,
Because they publicly berated each other on the pitch before for not passing, and people say that sometimes there's a rivalry.
I
But
think it's because Mane thought Mane was getting to the guy, innit?
no, Mane. No, but you know, it's Salah
was the
going
guy.
off.
Salah was the guy, and then he's seeing Mane come up trying to be the guy. He's thinking, I'm the guy, bro.
He was holding him back.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to let you be the guy.
And the thing is as well, Mane was helping Salah
Yeah,
be the guy. Yeah.
But now it's like Mane's seen that. All right.
Remember last
You're the
season
guy now.
they did solo. Was it last season? Yeah, it was
I
last
think parts
season.
of last
parts
season
of
and
last
maybe
season.
the
then
season
they-
before they won it. Yeah,
But remember it was
brought it
like
together.
Mane, and the person who lost is who lost out?
Mane.
No, who lost out?
Bobby.
He fucking lost out.
Oh, he's just.
He was like, oh shit.
Bobby.
They're like Mane's on the left doing him. He's gonna score less.
It was a bit,
but he could do him.
Yeah.
Salah is on the right. He's gonna score less. He's gonna do him. Firmino, you're yeah, sure.
He's back with a bang though, isn't it? Yesterday he arrived. If there's a game to kind of announce that you're
It's Watford.
Here.
It is Watford to play.
No, but I proper think him scoring. I think Firmino scoring goals is like just a verification that Mane and Salah's thing has reconnected. By the way, all you fucking dickheads
Whoa.
that was chatting shit about Jurgen Klopp, we're gonna see this season. Yeah, shout outs to CK. Yeah.
Shout out to CK.
I'm not a Liverpool fan, by the way. I rate Jurgen Klopp, and I was so mad that people was disrespecting the man last season.
My friend last night said he only recognises 3 coaches in the Premier League: Pep, Potter, and Klopp.
Sounds about right.
Potter love is so like hipster.
Don't they like Tuchel?
Yeah, what's wrong with TT?
I like
He
TT,
said
you
that.
know,
He
but
said,
I got something for TT anyway.
no, he said that all Tuchel's done is come to England and play 5 at the back.
I won a Champions. He won a Champions League, but guess what? Di Matteo's won a Champions League.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo,
Bare downplaying this guy. No,
No, but bro, like
I'm
when you
just
actually
saying.
deep it, he's just come to the Premier League and put 5 at the back and defended. Like
SB said some stuff to me the other day, about Tuchel. And one thing you can't I tell you what, like when you look at they play Brentford, innit?
great game.
Yeah, I got some things to say.
Ranieri, will he keep Watford in the Prem? There we go.
He'll get
or is
sacked.
it just another payday?
What?
sack.
Wait, what did you just say?
Will Claudio Ranieri, Premier League winner,
Yeah.
will he keep Watford with crazy owners in the Premier League?
How would you do that?
you know, when I got Claudio Ranieri, he looks like a man that doesn't know where he is.
Or is it at all
Literally.
times?
I'm
Does it,
saying that's just how he looks. That's how I perceive him, and he's just there. You know, maybe we relegate. I still get paid.
How long's
You
his
know?
deal? 6 months.
I'm not sure. I don't think it's a long term thing.
Do you know?
At
What
all
it is with Ranieri though? He might do a good job though. Like he could go anywhere in the world, maybe get you relegated, maybe win a league, or do a good job. Like he went Nice and did a good job. For a bit.
His credit surely got to go out now, man.
He said he saw some bits good, some bits bad. Was there any good that anyone saw yesterday?
What did he see that was good? Even the
What,
fan.
from Watford?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you got to think about what he said. He said some good, some bad. Maybe the good was Liverpool, and the bad was Watford.
Got to read between the
Gotta
lines.
read between-
You're so right.
Between the lines.
Big game in the Midlands. Aston Villa.
Oi, do you know what?
versus
No,
Wolves.
you know what? You know that was a derby that was lost. On me.
Jumping.
Blood. You know, I only clocked. Oh, this is a derby when after Cody scored. Cody was
He was at
He
it.
was going mental. He was going
No,
so
mad
mad.
though. He didn't score.
No, the finish it just hit him. Was it not him?
No,
Oh, I thought it hit him.
It hit him and then it hit someone
Yeah,
else.
his
Played his
cold.
part. He played his part.
And then he was just like this.
Played his part.
I thought, you see the way he was celebrating?
Mad.
I thought I missed something.
Okay.
Like, he done a... No,
He's just at it. Connor Cody appreciation on the pod.
No, none's from me.
No, not for me.
It's
One
good
of
to
the
see.
worst
It's good
like
to see.
goals I've ever seen for a comeback in life. Like just deflected goals.
What a
Most of
crazy,
the goals.
one of the craziest 10 minutes you'll probably ever see if you've been lucky enough to watch it.
Did you think in the game, did you not watch the game?
I
live, but
tuned in
highlights.
after the United debacle.
So, you see, like, in the game, I was thinking to myself, are they... Nah.
Okay. What, even at 2-0? Because, Villa went 2-0 up, innit?
No, like,
Yeah.
at 2-1,
Okay.
I was like,
It's on the cards.
it's kind of enough time.
And the clock's ticking, though.
But I was like, nah. Because these have been struggling. Safe.
I didn't see the game. I saw the result and I was like, 3 goals. Traore must have got 1 or got an assist.
It was close.
I saw a run that he did.
Good run.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a good run.
Bro, he's got, if he scores that goal, that's goal of the season.
We say it one
Yeah.
more time.
If it's the if, innit? It's the if.
When he scores a goal like that, we go to the season.
When he does it,
Was it
we
50
go to the
take-ons?
season.
Yeah, the most take-ons in, I think, the top 5 leagues.
How many goals?
50 in 8 games. It's still, we still haven't given the shirt away.
Dan, are we getting to the
Still there.
stage where we're
Take-on
gonna be-
territory.
we're doing XT?
Yeah, expected take-ons. I think that is probably
No,
a stat.
I mean it's kind of bad as a forward player. What did he play? Wing back or like in the
Running back.
Right side.
Running back, yeah.
Right side.
Right
He
side.
don't even play... Nah, he's not... He don't play right side, man.
No, I think
He
plays
was
like
a
quite
winger.
centrally. But it's kind of mad that your team's scoring 3 goals and you're not even anywhere near the action. I know there were scrappy goals, but
He's
you're
a born
nowhere.
threat. Yeah.
Do you know how much they wanted for him?
40 million?
No.
Yeah.
They want 40 million, but no,
That's kind of
it's Tanzanian
yeah.
shillings, so it's not as much as you
oh,
think.
okay. Inflation, hyperinflation.
Hyperinflation. too much.
40 million's not bad. It's punt worthy.
I feel like, I feel the 40 wasn't like, it weren't as serious like, yo, I want 40 or bust out. It was like, 40 million!
You know what's crazy though, yeah?
Like, that kind
It
of,
could be like a 40 M's that he could turn to be an 120 M's.
yes.
Or it could be like 10.
It could be 10.
10
You know what's mad
13.
about
Yeah.
Adama Traore is that he's a player that gets you out your seat. Like,
And that's what we're here for. It's entertainment.
He gets the
That is
ball.
what?
That's what we're here for. Entertainment.
Don't do that.
When you
I'm
go
not
to watch
involved in
football,
this.
we want to be excited. You don't want
But the thing
a
is,
million passes, like
you want XT.
players with nothing
XP.
about slow, pensive play. You want people to take people on, run it off the pitch a couple of times, kick it off into the crowd. But it's that knock it past him and you're like, and you hear all the chairs go back,
yeah.
and then you sit back down because the ball boycott.
Oh, you don't, so it sounds like you don't really rate Jorginho then.
No, I rate he affects play. He's exciting.
Might as well speak about Chelsea anyway.
Picking and choosing. Dan,
Ruben Neves scored it should have been like a boomer, but it wasn't.
Don't
It should
do
have been a
that.
thunder
No, no, no.
bastard,
No.
but it was horrible.
No. Ruben Neves, after that pass he did yesterday, we're going to give him the correct respect. It's Ruben
Was it to,
Neves.
was it to Pedence?
Bro,
Yeah,
He's
that
messed,
pass
man.
was mad.
what the fuck was that?
That pass was mad. That made a goal.
Bonkers, bro.
He's plucked it as well under his feet as
Je
well.
ne sais quoi. Je ne
But
sais
showing that quality that had him linked with so many other teams, and the celebrations at the end is what it's all about.
Can
People
wait,
around the
Jess,
pitch,
can you
fine with
did you see the
stewards.
pass?
No.
Did you see the pass? Can one of you man technically break down the technique of the pass?
So just
I can't.
the ball's underneath his feet.
Yes.
Just.
Yeah.
Where is he on the pitch?
He's a black
He's in
boots
the
man,
middle.
innit?
So
He's
you
a
say you
black
got the
boots
box.
man.
You got the circle just around the box.
Yeah.
Just to the left of the D.
In the D.
Yeah, he's in the D basically.
Coming
Whoa,
on,
pause.
Yo, he's
Yo.
coming onto it.
Why?
Yeah, about that. Anyways, so it's come from a corner anyway. So this everyone's in the middle is frantic.
Second
everything.
phase.
So the ball's come out to him now.
second
Everyone's
phase.
running towards him. He's managed to pluck out or see Pedence, on the far right. Yeah, but the way he's plucked it out, he's plucked it out of his thing like that, and it's cold. Like it was mad.
Yeah.
It was mad.
That's
One of the passes of the seasons I've seen.
Technically, he's stupid.
Yeah.
And you know what's great about Neves? He's probably not gonna do that again for another like.
It's
season and
one
a
a
half.
season territory,
Season and a
innit?
half,
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. God rest his soul.
Shout out Sice as well.
He's
Oh, hey,
good.
Roman Size.
Solid.
Like he's gonna chip in with 3 to 4 goals a season.
Probably big ones.
You get a few big ones,
a couple last mins,
a lot of clean sheets, few rash tackles. But I like him, man. I like.
He's the kind of player you can build up your thing on.
100%.
He's a build-upsman.
Yeah. A new category. But yeah, bit dodgy from Villa there because they go to Old Trafford, outplay them 2-0 up at home. You'd probably expect them to see it over the line.
We're so crap.
With Tyrone Mings and the boys on the pitch. But
we're so crap.
Weren't to be.
We're so crap.
We're gonna do
Tukes.
the West London, Southwest London derby.
Just the bus stop.
Oh yeah,
West London.
Derby, yeah.
Big.
I was actually I was in Ealing. Funny enough.
Oh, you're right.
Going off.
Around the corner, yeah.
No, I didn't know. I was just driving. I didn't know where I was. Just following sat nav, and I saw people in red and white. Now, what the hell is this? And I realized
Stoke.
I'm in Brentford territory, and they're playing Chelsea.
Have you seen the stadium?
Beautiful
Nice. I
stadium.
was driving on the motorway west going somewhere, and I just said, "Raw,
So
that's
nice.
their stadium."
So nice.
Yeah.
It's like modern, but
Yeah.
still traditional. I think they've got 4 pubs on each corner.
You wouldn't
Forgive me, I haven't seen.
that stadium from the outside anyway.
Guys, now what I want to say has nothing to do with me being a bitter Arsenal fan. Okay, Brentford beat Arsenal first game of the season. Everyone laughed at Arsenal. Me and Scott just said Brentford are still getting relegated anyway. I stand by that. We need to put some respect on Brentford's name
We
for
do.
the time being.
I stand by that. But, but
That was the only one.
That's what they've done because they beat Arsenal. They drew with Liverpool.
Yeah.
They lost marginally against Chelsea the other day. There's a few other results I've had in there.
That's been good.
Got a few
Yeah, a
big
few
ones.
good results.
So
Playing
what
at Brentford
is
ain't
it?
easy,
Is it
man.
just the feel good factor? Is it the stadium? Is it the 4 pubs? What is it at Brentford?
An identity.
Do you know what I see when I see Brentford?
Red and
And
white
it's
sweat.
just so, bro. They just make good footballing decisions that work at all levels. Like I feel like if you kick ball, when you watch Brentford, it's kind of like after a couple games, it gets hard to like because you be a bit of a snob. I look at man that I don't know.
We don't like football snobs.
Yeah, like I look at man I don't know that I don't really care about. That's just being honest. I've watched Brentford in the Championship and every single season they're cold and they don't come up.
Fall short, yeah.
This is why I don't give a fuck about Brentford. That for me,
Been hurt before, yeah.
yeah, they're in that derby zone. You lot supposed to come up every single year with 6 strikers every year, 6 attacks every year. Anyway, but after a while, you're like, raw. Do you know what? These lot are kind of, and when you watch them, bro, they make bare good decisions. Like
They believe, man. I like the belief.
You know they've got
Or what,
a
the
model.
4 man at the back post that
They've
they
got a
do.
model at Brentford.
Moneyball, effectively.
That there's another model. They have actually abolished. I think they've got like a B team.
They've got no youth.
Oh, they
No,
got rid.
yeah,
Yeah. It's
That's what
they're
it is.
data based.
Huddersfield's like that
Their
as well, I think.
recruitment is like based on data because their owner is was he a massive poker player or he owns like a gambling thing, so he's big on data and things like XG and yada yada yada, which is how they sign their players and then push them on for bigger money.
is he American? by any chance?
I'm not sure. I
There's
wouldn't
no
put it past
money in the youth system. To be honest, as well, it's true.
Because it costs like £1.5 million per year to keep the
Just for
academy going.
Chelsea to come and take your 13 or 14-year-old,
Yeah.
and then
and then sell them.
and then
as a
sell
youth.
it for money and
human
yeah.
trafficking
Yeah, like
out
it's
to Holland.
basically
Yeah,
robbery.
yeah,
So
yeah.
what is the point of having
They've
it?
got no youth team at all.
None? Just a B team. Just a
B
reserve team. Yeah.
So like if there's not under
There's
13,
no Brentford
under
youth.
14s.
There's none of it. They've abolished it.
It's a controversial decision, isn't it? But
Yes.
seems to be paying off.
For me,
But-
it's a fuck Brentford thing.
But it's not. Listen, you're not obligated to have a youth team.
No. But it's just a fuck Brentford thing, really.
It's sad because it's a
Scorch's-
business. It's more
Scorch's hate
business.
for Brentford
It's
has
more
just
business than
increased.
you're actually trying to help the actual club, isn't it?
And you know why it's a fuck Brentford thing? Sorry, because hopefully that will distract people from what's happening at Leeds.
What is happening at Leeds? We'll get into that afterwards.
Brentford in that second half, I think the last 10 minutes, I think they deserved a goal.
Deserved a goal.
Yeah, I don't know how Chelsea got out of
Fuck,
that.
they was fucking
Battering
sex
them.
in the post.
And the reason, one of the reasons why they didn't get that deserved goal is due to Edouard Mendy.
Good guy, man.
Probably,
Is he the best goalie?
In Prem.
Nah.
I called it a long time ago that for some reason his performances go under the radar.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Do you know what?
I definitely, I can't put a finger on it, and I don't even want to do the
Black
keepers.
No. Do you know what it is? No,
He's just like bread and butter.
He's been like this from last season as well, you know.
Doesn't play out from the back amazingly.
no,
he's not cute. He's not cute.
That for me,
That's what
I think
stops him.
it's the same thing. See,
Put him
the
in big
exact
combos.
same thing that why man don't think Oblak's the best. Exact same thing. Fair enough, he's black, he's mad dark skin, and he come from a club that no
It's
one cared
good, man.
about.
It's good. It's good. It's great stuff.
But his style of goalkeeping in a modern era,
It's not
it's
fashionable.
not gonna get bread.
This is
Remember
the
me and you
snobbery,
had the
bro.
convo. You was remember I was saying to you, see Mendy, he looks like he's got a mistake
A
in
rick
his
in him.
past, but not with
And
his
he has a
goalkeeping.
few when he came, he tried to play out from the back, and
he
a
makes
couple
good
of them
saves.
seemed like they were going in.
Bro,
Saves.
you see, with the ball at his feet, he is not certy. But I don't give a fuck about that because he doesn't do anything that's too stupid.
Nope.
So no
And
one
you're a
cares.
goalkeeper.
Blood, this guy in the goal, man. What the fuck?
Good luck beating him.
You see goalies, yeah. He's got that thing, yeah. There's goalies, yeah, where fucking like De Gea, for instance, you can shoot the fucking ball at De Gea or Ederson, yeah, and somehow it goes through them. It just will end up as a goal. Sometimes when they're in bad form, I'm not saying they're bad goalies, but when they're not on hot form, I see man shoot at them and the ball just
They
ends up
might
in the
sneak
net.
through you.
Bro, kick the ball at Mendy and see what happens. It's gonna fucking bounce back like you threw it at a brick wall. Straight in your
Stupid
face.
performance, man. A top goalkeeper, and I think he has reached. And I forgot the exact stat, but he's in good company with like Peter Cech. I think it was Roy Carroll. I forgot the number. He's achieved a number of clean sheets in not record time, but he's in like the top 5 to 10 or whatever in Prem keepers ever. I think Peter Cech did it in 26 games. I think it's 20 clean sheets or something along those lines. But he's like achieved it in 38 games, I think it is. Gaffers at home will know. But yeah, he's alongside some top keepers, and Roy Carroll's in there as well. Randomly.
Quickly as well. Lukaku didn't score again, did he?
I think it's 6 blanks.
Again.
Just
6 blanks in a row.
What happened to the Lukaku hype at the start of the season?
He's kind of quieting
I
down.
remember, yeah,
And guess what? It went against a big team either yesterday.
Yeah, and the first game he scored against was against a woeful Arsenal.
And he did miss a sitter.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you know what I hate?
Does he make
can't
Chelsea win
remember
the
the
league, or just Chelsea being Chelsea?
People said that was the missing part, but yesterday I think the missing part was a creative midfielder. In the first half, it was a little bit weird.
Do you know who I
Let's break
think
it
they're
down.
missing?
Mount.
Nah.
Fabregas?
George.
Okay.
They had, you know what was fucked here? You see when Brentford said, fuck these youths, yeah? Chelsea like was just in a battle. Nah, it was like, yeah, we got the better players than you, but that doesn't matter. You see with Jorginho, it still matters. Like, we got better players and we're going to keep the ball and do better things than you. But yesterday, where it was like, it was basketball.
Kind of. Yeah, it was a little bit end to end.
Crowds on it.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Revival?
One of my
Revival
friends have
song?
been screaming his name.
What are we saying? I think he's someone that people want to
So,
see do well
I have to say he's been playing better than he has usually.
in previous seasons.
for
Yeah, the
Chelsea.
Fulham loan was like nothing to talk about.
I'm going to ask the question again.
What is he?
Yeah,
What's his position? What does he do?
Modelling.
I'm saying 8.
he's just big, innit?
Muggle.
Very powerful 8.
With a bit of feet.
Yeah, tiny feet. Bit of bite as well. I saw yesterday. I think he probably is like an 8,
Have you just picked just somewhere in the middle?
a number.
Yeah.
No, I think he is an 8. There's a little bit more quality there than I think he's given credit for.
I think
I think he's got quality.
I think he's like a 15.
24.
This is just like the lottery now.
15, 24.
I'm like, forgive me, innit? I've known of Loftus-Cheek for a good while now. Kind of like Cho as well. Like, you see, my thing is like, you see when you know
Fuck's sake.
footballers, yeah?
Kind of like show.
You see,
He hates Chelsea
What's wrong with
youngsters.
I don't hate Chelsea. My thing is like,
That's Chelsea youngsters.
why do people speak about guys like they've done more than they've done? Like, I don't understand. You see, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I know he's talented. I've seen him do good stuff. But brother, how many seasons has he had?
It's probably approaching 6.
We're about
5, 6. Yeah.
So at this stage, I think it's fair to say he's potentially halfway through his career.
Yeah.
No, I'll say a third through.
Cool, fine. He's a third through of his career. So this is in the mid to entering his peak. No,
I think he's a long way off
Should
his
be.
peak.
cool. Me personally, I don't know when or what his peak is going to look like and when it's going to come.
Yeah.
But for me, after 6 seasons, I kind of want to know stuff. I kind of want to know what position you play.
You said there's
What
still
you can-
questions.
I don't have a clue. Like, if you play Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the Champions League, I got no idea how he copes. Do you?
I think possibly against like Malmo when they're playing Malmo this week. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts and dominates. I don't know about the upper echelons, your knockout games
I'm
against
also
against
mean-
Atletico.
Yeah, I'm also mean the kind of level that Chelsea see themselves at. Not like games like I don't really think Chelsea look at themselves and think, we need to sign players capable of doing a job against Malmo.
Yeah, well, they didn't sign him, did they?
No, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to stick about, we're probably going to need you to do, like you said, Atleti, these
Crunch
these are
games.
yeah. So for me, I'm going to wait. Brentford, he did play really good, but it has been 6 seasons and I'm going to need just a little bit more. Is that a mad thing to say?
No. I was just saying it's a revival. Like I saw something yesterday which said, "Oh, interesting. He's kind of back. He's showing signs of life."
You see, to be back though, you need to get here. You need to be here first. And you see, to be back also, it can't be 35 minutes of the first half.
Yes, you are right.
It can't be the first.
You want the full 90.
I need 90 minutes. Just like we can transition from here to Ndombele and I've got Chio.
I just got 2 more things. Chilwell, well done.
Good goal.
Great technique.
Am I the only person that knew that he was going to strike
It
that?
was
Super sweet and it's going to go in.
sweet as it gets. He was missing, by the way. Start of the season, everyone was like, "Oh, where's Chilwell?"
Yeah,
Mental health battle.
Oh,
Is it?
Yeah.
Good, wicked. I'm glad to hear he's pulled through.
Bounce back.
Sick. Do you know yesterday, Chilwell's goal, was a difference between the two teams, and it kind of highlighted the difference between the two teams because there was a chance for Brentford, the exact same chance.
Where did it end up?
He didn't strike it clean. I can't remember what happened, but I think he hit it into somebody. But I was like, that's the difference.
Margins.
That's the actual difference because the left back for Chelsea is capable of that. The right back for Chelsea is capable of that. Maybe not the centre, but you see where I'm going with it.
Rico,
The forwards
Pinnock
for
and them,
Brentford ain't capable of this.
Yeah, I think the young boys did well. Chalobah did all right. Ivan Toney was being a menace. Like, you clear the ball and the striker runs into you. Like, the ball's gone now. He's still leaving a bit on. I think Sarr did bare well. Low socks mafia as well.
Ivan Toney,
Shithouse entrepreneur, like shithouse extraordinaire.
He's brought wherever he's coming from. He's brought that energy
All
with
of it
him.
into yeah.
I see some interview on Instagram, and he was kind of just talking, kind of like he don't rate no one. And I thought, rah. This is after I already thought they're getting relegated. So I said, all right, cool. I'm pre in your
Big
team.
dog.
And he's delivering. He's treating.
He's around some serious man as well.
He's treating man like absolute dog shit.
Boys.
Like he put shout out to Trev who's cleared it, and he's just
He's on that. Yeah. Like, the ball's gone now. Everyone's gone that way.
Dude,
but Ivan Toney's not slowing down. He's just gonna use you as a break.
bro. I like that shit. I
It's
can't
decent.
lie.
You got to do it. And yeah, against the youngsters, you could probably sometimes against another team
He was
who's got
giving
a
it back
debutant.
though. He was giving it. Shout outs to young Trev
Trev,
Chalobah. He was giving it back.
Fing weren't giving it. Sarr weren't giving it back. He was getting laid out. But I did like that he was just on clear. Like, he's focused. I think he did very well yesterday.
Man was saying that
Kept it
Sarr
Nice machine.
is not he's a clam, but I thought he'd done all right.
Nah, I liked him. Low socks mafia, centre back wearing low socks.
Shout out to your guy. Can't pronounce his name.
And Boomer,
Yes.
energy.
Yes.
He's good, isn't it?
He's so close to being really good.
He is that little bit missing.
I keep seeing him popping up. I'm thinking, this is the same guy who just.
He did a little bit
keeps
against
popping up.
Kovacic, I think, early on, put him on the yellow card. He's running down the right hand side. He's jinked him, step over, pushed it
The
past
right or
him.
the left?
On the right hand side. It was early, probably like midway through the first half, but he took him on a run, dropped the step over, pushed it past Kovacic, and Kovacic had to take him out. But I was like, that's a lot of quality, man.
Is this by the touchline?
Yes.
Yes, I
Because he's
remember.
given him 2 feints to say, I'm going to step
Because
left.
it looked
Then
like
the
you
step
have
over.
to you
Yeah.
have to come this way. No.
We're going that way down the line.
Bit of belief.
Brentford will be all right, I think.
But though, you see this like he's got quality clearly, but if the ball doesn't start hitting the back of the net, they could get relegated. Because you see at the moment, they're in the first season, and for me, first season teams is like momentum. Like you enter the league, sometimes you don't get it going, and then it's bye bye.
Norwich.
Yeah. Sometimes you enter the league and it's hey, and then it's proper. At the moment, their momentum is all like, you get me? But he's not scoring.
It's always good times in Brentford for them now.
Yeah,
it could be costly though. Those misses.
Till you get that 5-0 drubbing, and then there's a game on like
2 days later.
Yeah,
and you still missed another.
And it was your first team that got banged 5-0 as well.
Sad times.
The doubt kicks
against
in.
a bottom half team, and that it can happen. Southampton could do you.
Yeah,
Ralph. He could
massively so. The one last thing on Chelsea, Kante is playing as the furthest forward midfielder, and everyone said that Sarri was mad for doing it. Lampard's doing it. Tuchel's doing it. No one's saying anything.
You know why he's doing it? Just to press.
Yeah,
start it early.
Start early with the press.
If you failed to prepare, you prepared to fail, something like that. But yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, Kante, if you play, oh, he's playing too far forward." He's doing it now. He's doing, and no one's complaining.
Sick of boring Chelsea, man.
Did anybody see that part? He done. I realized he might be the best player in the world yesterday. Cause he lost the ball. Yeah,
won it back in like 2 seconds.
No, it's less than that.
I won't be disrespectful to N'Golo. Yeah, is what is.
Bro, he lost the ball. I can't remember.
It's quite. I saw him. Yeah, a loose pass, and I was thinking, oh, that's not like you. His pass is crazy, but
bro, it
before
was
you
like
knew it,
FIFA. Bro, it was so mad. Yeah, he clocked. He lost the ball. His intensity went to 300%.
Glitch guy, man.
Immediately, and then he gets it, and then he just patterns.
Is he the greatest midfielder?
Is he better than Makelele?
I think he
He's
might
better
be.
than Yaya. Guys, remember
I think we need to stop comparing him to Makelele now. You know,
I think he might be the best.
Small black guys.
He might be the best.
I think he's probably one of the best DMs.
He's won a league at Leicester.
DMs.
I don't think he's a DM.
And then he's gone to Chelsea.
He's on a Champions League and a World Cup.
And won the league with Chelsea. Where's the common denominator?
Cantinho.
He's involved in everything. Yeah.
And he's gone to France.
If his name was Endelino.
France was doing nothing. All joking around and stuff since
doing silly
98
stuff.
and all of that.
And he just unlocked the thing.
Since 2000.
Whenever there was thinking, Kante touches down now. He's never really been in the France team before. What's happened?
He's a joker.
We just win the World Cup, don't we?
So where are we going with this? Are we going
Bro,
go? Shit.
He is
2
midfielders. He's the first 2 midfielders in one midfielder ever.
Is that a sheep?
Was that?
What's that?
What did I hit?
That sounded like goats, mate. No. Anyway, speaking of midfielders from France, Ndombele.
Tanguy. What finish?
Oh yeah, I'm not sure how you pronounce it because he corrected someone on how to.
Oh, is it
say
Tanguy?
Yeah. But I don't want to get it wrong. I'll get it wrong.
I think it might be Tongi.
Oh. Fair play. Gaffers, let us know how to say it. Spurs.
Yeah.
Put an end to the good times at St James's Park, which lasted
1 minute.
not too long. Yeah.
No. Are you
jumping in
No,
there?
literally about 2 minutes.
It was jumping.
It was jumping.
Shout out to CK.
Shout
Shout out to CK.
We saying he was chucking it.
He said prior to the game, he said, listen,
Well,
Spurs, they got to make it through this
say
game. Before the
Magpies
game,
not easy.
he said, listen, you have to make it through this first 10 minutes. You're going to have to ride it. Because you see this 10 minutes there? It's going to be mental. And I tell you what, boy, he went wrong. First minute at the gate. Bumba Ross Clark.
Nice little bit of play, man.
Who and who else?
You
C.
tell me.
Wilson.
Go on,
Gucci,
Hawks, man.
Saint Maximan, Louis Vuitton Maximan. I didn't even know what was the headband today. I didn't see the brand.
No, he's got a new thing.
Is it a plain joint?
He's got a dip dye joint.
No, it's
You say late summer.
Petroleum Max now. Petroleum.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Petronas and with them, man. Yeah,
Straight
Petronas,
gas.
so,
Aramco.
No, great little bit of play. Callum Wilson, SB mentioned it earlier. The movement,
Great movement.
little step left.
I like him, man.
Centre back, not a clue where
Just
he is.
never fit.
Bang, header, and yeah, scenes. Love it when they cut to the suits letting their hair down, go crazy. But yeah, it wasn't to be the greatest start for, was it PFI, PIF?
PIF.
Piff.
Yeah. That
Wait,
Piff
not so Piff.
didn't last long for them.
Yeah.
And Tanguy scored.
Yeah, so at the start of early on in the game, I was watching him give away the ball like he does normally. And like he done some good thing, I suppose. And the man were like, oh, and I was like, bro, like just doing another.
Seen this all before.
Yeah. But then he scored. He scored a sick goal, like, and I was like, this is the problem.
Is he conning?
Geez, if you've got that in your locker, why am I seeing it for the first time in the third season you've been here? Like, what the fuck is going on, my Gigi? Anyway, he's playing, and you know what was weird? Like, so I'm arguing with my other friends that support Tottenham and that, and they're saying, oh, you need to see Ndombele's sick, and I'm like, all right, let's see if he does it for the whole game. And he done it for the whole game. To be fair, he started doing sick things. So him, much like Loftus-Cheek, I know that one, he got bought and he's been there 2 and a bit seasons, and Loftus-Cheek ain't been bought.
Yeah.
But like, same shit for me. Same shit applies. Like, I need to like work out where you play.
Go time.
Work out what you're gonna do. Do it now. Like, he needs to play cold for me from here till Christmas, or can we just start doing other things? Like, I know. Like, let's stop fucking trying to build something around someone. Because the other thing is, you can see he doesn't want to be here. Like, he was smiling because he scored. He was happy because he played well today. I'm not convinced that he's bought into the project. And if that's the case, I think
it's interesting.
You know?
It's interesting. I know a couple of his close mates are gone. Aurier, Sissoko, they were like a big part in like keeping him, I guess, grounded and
obviously,
making him feel loved. But I guess it's time to crack on. It's not a holiday, but I do like what I see. And again, another entertaining player when fit.
Tottenham need him.
What? Huh?
When fit?
They need him.
When you say fit, what do you mean? Like,
As in-
not injured?
No, fit.
Oh,
Actually
fuck,
fit.
right.
What, like,
yeah.
actually fit.
As in
BMI.
Yeah. V max or CO2 max and all that. Harry Kane scored.
Yeah.
It was the last time that happened.
Bless him.
A long while ago. The vultures were circling.
Just looks broken.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Kane looked.
He was up to date for it.
Some Tottenham players, bar that first fucking 10 minutes, fuck me, it was rocking. Yeah, it kind of looked like, oh, are you lot trying to pattern a little bit? It did look a bit. Lucas looked a bit.
He was involved in it in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Lucas is reborn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not convinced with Nuno. I still like, but it's like, yeah, all right.
I was watching it with some Spurs fans after there was a lot of Nuno out shouts early on.
Like, if you,
But I don't know.
I'm not gonna say like, I'm not gonna like, it's not, oh my god, like, and bang the drum. But I'm not convinced.
I give him a chance.
I have no choice in it.
What he's got right now is not really too much that you can really do something with, if you get what I mean.
You're saying we can't
like
convict him
like,
just yet. There's not
Yeah,
enough.
like it's like you've got Kane. He's come in. Kane doesn't want to stay or go.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
Ndombele as
and
well.
Ndombele. It's like, bro,
Harry Winks.
Harry just needs to go to Watford like all the other Tottenham.
Skip
school
starting
Tottenhams.
games.
Skip for me is Tottenham's most important footballer.
Good player.
Like, I don't think he's our best footballer, but I think he's our most important footballer. I think everything that people think Højbjerg offers, what he does, Højbjerg, man, fucking, they say
Macho, man.
They say Højbjerg, the midfield general. Okay, for me, Skip is that person. Like, Skip adds rhythm, tempo, energy, dynamism. He's not a fucking bottler as well. He'll play a pass when he sees it. He'll take a yellow card. I like that kid. I like when I see that kid playing, I can feel the passion. I feel it, man. Oh, I just want to say as well, Eric Dyer. I was saying to fucking.
Felt sorry for him.
I was saying.
sorry for him.
Oh
Felt sorry for
man,
him.
he's playing so well.
Felt sorry for him.
He's been playing good for Tottenham, and do you know what's mad? The results will lead you to think of, obviously Eric Dyer's been shit. He actually hasn't. He's been proper good this season. I'm not a massive fan of his, to be honest.
Yeah.
The boy was playing sick. I'm like, yo, Eric Dyer's playing good, you know. He's playing so good, yeah. He's doing his job, and now he's starting to cover for other man. He's like, sort out your mistake cover his other centre half, cover the left back. And then there was the set piece.
There is that feeling. It's almost and yeah, I'm not bombing on anyone. It's like that Phil Jones feeling where people seem to take joy out of seeing, I guess, misfortune for certain players. And when I saw the OG go in, I was a bit like, I don't know if he deserves that. And I want to see people get around and say, Eric, get your head up. But he looked a bit alone. But it didn't. It turned out to be insignificant in the grand scheme.
See, the problem is like there's own goals and then there's
calamities.
That, yeah. So
what category does that fall into?
Definitely the latter. If you ain't seen it, let me just describe it for you. There's a set piece, what would I say, 40 yards?
Yeah.
Call it 40 yards on the right. Spurs have got a pretty high line. Cool. Maybe trying to catch people offside. He's just looped a ball in, and Eric Dyer charging back towards his own goal has headed the ball with his face.
It's caught in the in-between, isn't it?
Caught on his face. Hit his face, then his knee, and it's beating the goalie.
He's such a mess.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
not his proudest moment.
You gotta pre what I'm saying. The ball's travelled 30 or 30, 35 or so yards and hit him in the face. Yes, he hasn't headed it's travelled 35 yards, hit him in the face, then bounced off his knee, beat the goalie. I don't know what we do.
Happen to Nasca. I think it's about body position, I guess, and how your body position starts. But yeah, I was like, oh, this could be a bit weird if like Newcastle did go on to I guess salvage a draw, but that wasn't to be the case.
Do you know if it was at Newcastle's end? I'm not sure. I know a player that could do that to score for Tottenham.
Okay,
Joe Linton.
He's cold.
He was like throwing it about a bit today, like
China,
Shelby.
He looks like a winger now.
Was that trim? You see this blonde joint? Did he have this before the takeover?
Not sure. Maybe it's like highlight art to I'm here. It looked redone.
It did.
You know where it's not yellow tint yet, where it's getting old. It looked
I'm
whitish.
not gonna lie. I thought it was the fresh joint. Like, yo, I'm a Brazilian.
This is me.
I'm here. You
Announce
spend a lot
yourself.
of money on me. Hey.
Yeah, who stays? Anyone stay after seeing today?
One person stays.
Who's that, Jess?
Which?
Petroleum Max.
Okay, Petromax.
Petromax stays.
Man, they were saying in the game, yeah. Oh my god, this
Long
is
stuff.
1-0. You got to keep one in it. At 1-0,
Politics, innit?
man was saying, oh my god, fucking Tottenham fan. Shout out to Sim.
Shout out to him. Decent player.
Man was saying, oh, I'm nervous every time Gucci Max gets the ball. I was like, why?
Who can you pass to?
Why? They're like, it's so dangerous every time he gets the. I'm like, why?
When you double up on him, it's a bit like,
He's gonna beat 6 man, and then he has to pass. And when he passes, he's passing to one of the other 10 man.
Isaac Hayden.
None of them we care about.
Yeah, you're right. I saw Gucci Max in the 88th minute at 3-2 down doing like dance skills in the corner, and I was just like, this is a little bit weird.
What a guy, man. He's vibes.
What's going
He's
on?
perfect. He is the perfect player, yeah, for a team with nothing going on.
Literally.
Nothing going on.
Yeah. I think Newcastle fans saying we want Bruce out of order at 1-0 up still.
Oh, is that what they were singing?
Yeah,
harsh,
like just
man.
support the team, because most of this team, I think Newcastle, I think they said 190 million could be spent in Jan, but they're only going to spend 40 was the rumor.
50.
So a lot of the players that they're not supporting today are going to be there. So
January.
yeah, like I think you should just get behind the team as
Deep,
opposed
man.
to
It's his
get rid of
thousandth.
things.
It's his 1000th game. It was today as well.
Yeah.
He's just getting treated
It's,
like.
it's a bit muggy, I think.
SB and Mills arguing on the way here, yeah, because he thinks that. Well, I'll tell you what I think first. I think that some of the players that I seen them linked with is making me think this process ain't going to be as long as man think.
Oh, you think it's going to be quicker?
I'm the later. You should say.
Yeah.
I have no faith in this.
I'm
this
moving
whole
this
thing.
way. I've got the feeling that it could get even weirder. Bruce will probably be gone within like 2 weeks, whatever. But could they end up spending this money in the championship?
Bro.
Yeah, no, I thought about that. But what I'm saying is that like even if they go champ, it's like let's not delude ourselves They can get relegated, yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If they get relegated, I assure you, it doesn't matter. Yeah? So, at the very worst, yeah, we're going to link them back in 18 months.
Cool.
But if they don't go down, the players I'm seeing them linked with are the kind of mercenaries that are like, they're not full-blown mercenaries. So, see Koulibaly. If he leaves Napoli, he's a mercenary.
Yeah.
He's a fucking...
To jump on the money train, yeah.
He's a motherfucking mercenary because they're fucking flying. Ain't lost a game this season. However, he's also kind of been shunned by the big boys. So you maybe...
A few of those Champions League nights, he's let me down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I pray, I'm like, no, maybe you're a mercenary, but you're not full-blown mercenary. Coutinho, you've had a go. You've been about. You played for Liverpool. You played for Barca. You played for Bayern. We've seen your levels and you've got your trophies. So now, go and get some pee and feel some love. Like, when I'm looking at it...
He would be a big dog in it if he went there, yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, the kind of names are up. In the comments, let us know. Have you seen Newcastle linked to any players that don't make sense?
Haaland.
Don't make sense for Newcastle.
No.
In January, who would you go and get?
Koulibaly.
If you had just one, like just one. Let's say the 40 million thing is true.
A manager.
Oh, yeah, I change manager.
Oh, yeah.
They
Bruce
actually could go down.
Lampard and Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe on the way here was getting a lot of love. And
yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, their man there can only get the job if it looks like we're getting relegated.
They need a manager with respect.
Benitez.
We're saying Eddie Howe's run
That
out of
would have
respect.
been a good one, but I don't think he's going to go back, is he? He said he's not.
United.
You never know.
Ruled himself out, innit?
Hey, listen.
Everton, chat.
Rafa Benitez could change his mind.
And be a scumbag again.
I'm hearing Everton fans saying it's time to go. In the words of
What?
infamous Claude, it's time to go. They are not impressed.
Well, Rafa.
Solomon Rondon is, I know a few of the banks got done for money laundering. He is probably, that signing is definitely part of that case.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He's one of my man's friends. Like,
Bro,
you know how Townsend...
if I had a football team...
Everyone would have questioned
in
Townsend
the Premier
before,
League,
innit?
I'm not going to just sign you, SB, because you're my friend.
Angry.
No, but they've delivered. Solomon Rondon doesn't touch the ball.
He's just the only one that hasn't delivered, isn't it?
Yeah, like, what are we trying to say here?
Yeah.
Like, what? So what? Like,
All three of my guys
You
have
didn't
passed.
think it was money laundering when you saw Solomon Rondon?
a little bit.
A little bit.
A little
A bit of true promoting. It had a bit about to it.
Yeah,
he
Chupa
weren't
chips in,
free.
innit? Chupa chips in as well.
No, no, that's not the same. Don't do that. Chupa does his job.
But how was he?
Like, how has this happened?
Yeah, how? Like, how? We still don't know how to.
But yeah, Everton lost to West Ham in the battle of the, what would we call it? Europa Champions. Battle.
The battle of...
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
So we had the battle of Hastings and West Ham, strength to strength.
Good team.
I need some people to really take a step back and say, you know what, David, it's no longer David. David Moyes.
Give him his continental respect.
Yeah.
Deserves it.
Yeah, that's a big win. But yeah, Everton fans seem to it seems to be turning a bit. And I'm not sure why. They're missing Richarlison and DCL.
Yeah, like I was thinking, like, oh, the game looked fairly even. It's a set piece that won it.
Yeah.
That's better from
West Ham was playing, maybe you'd argue, maybe better football. Yeah, cool. But when you're missing your main two players or your main two attacking threats,
What do you expect?
These things happen.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was just listening on the radio on the way and people going home. And I don't know if it is the old Liverpool link and like the love is just probably never going to be there.
Yeah, I forgot.
But I think as soon as it starts to get a little bit,
Yeah, now let's chill out. Everton, let's chill out. Because your last manager, who you was bred in, took a pay cut to get away from you. So I think you should just chill out.
You get
it doesn't take long for it to turn though.
another dumb manager.
Who? Like, what is it that you are owed or you expect?
You want, yeah. You're Everton.
Where is it you're trying to... Better question.
No, but you're Everton.
Where are you trying to get back to exactly?
Like I said, the 80s or 70s when.
Glory days on the Moyes.
Huh.
Good.
But yeah.
That's it. Southampton turned over Leeds.
Down with Leeds, man. Leeds are finished, aren't they? Just need to sell us Calvin Phillips.
No, I think guys, look, I'm not gonna have man slandering Leeds, yeah? I'm not gonna have man slandering Leeds. Cause they lost because Calvin Phillips and Rafinha weren't playing. That's the real reason.
Rafinha, because he
lost.
went and played or went on international duty
And scored.
They tracked a private jet all the way to London. I think it was him, Emerson Royale, and Thiago Silva. They're all on the plane, and this is like fantasy football nerds. Like they just know everything.
Yeah.
They followed the plane, landed, and everyone was like, "Oh, Rafinha's gonna play." And
But everybody else played.
Thiago.
Oh no. Emerson
yeah,
played.
fair play to Emerson for
I don't
traveling.
know how as well, because Fred didn't
Fred
play.
didn't.
Cavani either.
I think they
I
tracked
feel
his
like
private
I
plane.
got a feeling that Spurs are doing some bookie shit, you know.
I think they are.
There is that there's a little workaround that the Croatia thing.
Bro, they got some swag. Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
Loads of everyone
They
was
sent someone to Croatia.
Everyone was
We
in
train
Croatia
them out
chilling.
there,
Yeah,
and then they
take
come.
send the trainer out. Yeah.
But I saw that because we got a lot of South American players now, you can't help but check out Wagwan because you're thinking, I want to see if my players are going to be back or whatnot. So I'd seen the ruling about Prem players coming back. Nothing's really changed. Like it's changed slightly, but basically South American players weren't really going to play.
Still a bit of a myth, yeah.
And they all played for us.
You lot all had two fake tests supposedly.
Yeah, man.
Positives. Yeah.
Man got
What's going on
COVID
with
and then
Tottenham
cured the thing.
COVID, like,
So I like what we're doing.
Some dark arts are running.
Some dark COVID arts,
yeah,
though.
Brighton and Norwich drew. Well done, Norwich, man. Points. Big important point. And Brighton continue to go from strength to strength.
Shout out Mope on the miss. I see you, bro.
My pantomime villain. That is it.
shit ass.
And I guess that brings us to the end of the weekend review. Tomorrow we have Arsenal and Crystal Palace.
Oh, sorry. Shall we quickly mention Man City and the fact that man tried to get rid of Bernardo Silva and now
Apologies.
he's probably
My
like
bad.
your most important player.
Yeah. Always playing at 300% is a comment that I saw. Even the way he finished the tapping, you don't have to blast it like that. But you might as well.
So much. Do you know what was
A lot
cold?
of Vimto, yeah.
He's whacked it in, but he's done it so quick that no one can't touch him. Like, you know, sometimes you got to whack it in and then
Yeah.
it's like whack.
He's out. Yeah, you're right. KDB.
Oi, I just want to say, KDB.
There are technicians in this world, and he's one of the great technicians.
My brother.
Oh, that's a weak foot as well. Sorry.
Yeah.
You see the technique, yeah? It was it was one of them scenarios where everybody in the world knew he's gonna do something mad. Like, it shouldn't be that easy.
Didn't celebrate, bothered, because he's just it's just normal
Kevin
stuff to him.
You know, he's swung his left foot as hard as he could
I can't do that with my right. foot.
and looked, and he's got so much tech here that he can hit the ball with as much violence with his weaker foot as possible. But because he's using slightly wrap technique, a slight finesse, it's actually safe. So he's swinging his foot essentially, but he's got so much tech. When he just lashes the ball, it's gonna stay within a cold kind of radius. It's fucking
Match.
technically.
Hits it true. Yeah.
Can you tell me a more techier Texman
Right now.
Of ever or right now?
of life?
Robin Van Persie.
Tom Huddleston, I
is
agree.
president and
He's one, but he's 1 foot though.
Yeah.
I know his left foot is no.
It's probably Santi.
I'm a massive fan of no, but what I'm saying is he hasn't got all mastery of the left.
Yeah.
All of the
Him and
left.
Santi.
You see them man there, they're equally balanced, but Santi can't do the things.
Nah, he
that
can't.
De
He's
Bruyne
still-
can do.
Kev's in another level. Before we wrap on City, Sterling's comments. I don't know if you saw them.
Got him a start.
Happy to play abroad. He
Good
said,
on him, man. You
if
should
the
go, man.
opportunities, I guess,
Do you reckon-
continue to not arise,
Is it
if that is good English.
He needs to go on the free though.
He put the antennae of teams across Europe will be up.
How much longer has he got?
I think got 2 years.
2 years or
Yeah,
is
I think he's
it
got
18?
2 years.
Yeah.
I think after this season,
might
he's
be
got
18
1
months
year
after this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know?
As it stands.
But he has to go, yeah, because
Do you know what he looks like to me? He looks like a rejuvenated AC Milan, potentially Juventus.
Yeah, I want him to be going to a title contender.
I thought you were going to say to a Thai team.
Oh, no. They'd probably take him.
Do you know any Thai teams, SB?
Yeah.
See, I knew that.
It's just sick. And Pep responded, said, I can't give any players any guarantees.
Beautiful.
So it looks like it's getting a little bit frosty there, which would be good to see, man.
Happens.
But yeah, I want to see where it ends up because Raheem's 26.
He's so young, you know.
It's a big move. The next one is the big move. Like already, Liverpool City, massive. But in this, he's established now as a top player who's struggled in recent times. But that next move is like,
Are we officially saying
defining.
that he's been struggling?
Yeah.
I'm there now.
I'm there now as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, let us know, Gaffers, where Raheem Sterling ends up in 18 or so months because I'm not sure right now. Watch this space. And yeah, that was the weekend review. We've been the Gaffers.
Support.
This has
for
been
Armchair
supported
Gaffers.
by Manscaped, and Jess is going to tell us a few of the highlights.
Support for Armchair Gaffers is brought to you by Manscaped, who are the world's best in below the waist grooming for men. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped have just launched their 4th generation trimmer,
That's the 4th.
the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, the 4.0. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer of 20% off and free worldwide shipping if you use the code ACG20.
And once again,
That is ACG20.
once again,
ACG20 at manscaped.com. We've been the Gaffers. You've been great. And we'll see you soon.
like tomorrow.
Peace out.